And I know that we're going to be great parents, and what we give to this child, or could be twins.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the vlog.
Welcome to
The vlog.
So if you're new to the channel, you came here maybe because of the title, I'm Tiff.
And I'm Cari.
And we've been making videos for about 6 months now.
Yes.
And our journey in life has led us to the point we are right now. We are in the process of trying to get pregnant.
Trying to conceive, or TTC.
Yes. Sorry, trying to conceive. TTC.
Well, it's a hashtag and
You're right.
a way to link to other videos.
Yes.
Keywords.
Cari will be the mother goddess carrying
I will be the vessel.
carrying our seed.
Our seed.
And I will be the other supportive mother. So we have been asking you guys for a few days now about some questions that you have about our pregnancy. We've, you know, we have several other videos where we've outlined, you know, going to visit the doctor the first time and getting all those questions taken care of. Then when we had our HSG and our ultrasound and, you know, what's next. We've even talked about some baby names. Well, you guys have asked us some great questions so far.
Yes.
If you have more questions, put them down below. Some of the questions that you're asking are not yes or no questions or very quick reply. So we wanted to specifically make a video for this one because this is a very big step for us, a very big process, choosing the donor.
Yes.
So do you want to tell them a little bit about the site we're using and how we found it and such?
Okay, well, we're going through a website. There's an actual location. It's in Virginia. It's Fairfax Cryobank. Okay. We found this website through friends of ours who also used this cryobank in their TTC journey.
Yes.
Right? So
and they're due really soon.
Yes.
We've heard very good things about the specific cryobank that we're using.
Yeah, we've heard really good things.
Yes.
So when our friends were trying to conceive, I was asking them a lot of questions like, how did you guys decide, or which donor site did you use? And she sent me the link, and she even let me log onto her account and check things out and see the different perks that are available. And we really liked the layout of the website. And
which we can put on the bottom, right?
we can talk about it too.
Right. We'll link the website below.
Oh yeah, we can
just
link
in case.
it, definitely.
You know, you guys are curious about it, but we just refer to it as Fairfax.
Yeah. So this particular website, they give you a free childhood photo of the donor, and they let you select donors by eye color, hair color, hobbies, if they're an anonymous donor or if they're an open ID donor, which means when the child turns 18, they can find out about who helped with the process. What else can you search for?
You can search for education.
Yes.
What their degree was. I think you can even search for certain hobbies. You can use that as a filter. They have a lot of filters, which it was kind of nice because with us, you know, surprise, we're a lesbian couple. There's, you know, you want to have a child that's going to kind of have something to do with both of us.
Right.
So it's really neat. You know, for me, we don't talk about this a lot, but I like to play instruments and things like that. We both love to draw.
Yeah.
Painting, you've seen how we do that. Completely different medium.
I'm okay with painting.
Cari's great. I need some help.
Yeah.
But anyway, using this website like Fairfax, it's really easy to search by criteria.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And not only can you search by criteria and they give you that childhood photo, you can get if you pay extra, you could get an adult photo on some of the donors. Not all of them, but some. There is a silhouette that you can purchase. You can see their silhouette. And you can listen to a voice clip.
Well, isn't that for free though?
The voice clip is free. Yep, the voice clip is definitely free.
Yeah, this website particularly asks a question. You know, what do you like to do for fun? What do you do with your family?
Yeah.
And it's usually like a 50-second, 30-second, somewhere in their clip. And you get to hear the donor's voice, which is pretty neat.
It is cool.
So kind of have an idea of, the child may sound like this, something like that.
And then they do some like written essays with the donor, which there's like 5 or 6 questions that they ask the donor and they write their answer. You can read their answers. And you can get staff impressions. So the nurses and other staff that work there, they give their impression of the donor.
And they usually try to give us, the people who are looking, an idea of what they look like almost on some of them.
Yeah.
He looks like a young Bill Gates or, a young Michael Jordan, something like that. And you're kind of like, oh, okay, kind of have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool too.
Yeah, so to be clear, because we jumped the gun quite a bit, there are tiers at Fairfax. So you can start off with the basic one, which comes with all the stuff we just talked about and the childhood photo. And then the next tier up comes with possibly a photo of, like a current photo or a photo at the time of the donor. And then when do you get the extra background? I
think it's actually tier 3 when you get the adult photos.
Okay.
I think tier 2 provides the silhouette and a couple additional items. I don't think we really looked into some of the items. But there's the tier 3, which provides everything pretty much.
So just for those of you who came to the site, came to our video trying to, see what we did, we like this site because it offers things that they might not have been important to us, but some people may want to see that. So definitely, it's Fairfax Cryobank.
Yes.
And we even spoke to the people on the phone because I had some questions about, safety, diseases being passed through, anything like that. And I felt very comfortable with the answer that I was given. Obviously there's nothing that's 100%, but it seems that if anything, we're able to live that long. Yeah. So we were comfortable to be able to call them on the phone. So once we chose Fairfax, we had to actually choose the people we worked with to have the child based on whether Fairfax worked with them. So this kind of took a step up for us, which was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you mean is the medical center that we go to. When we spoke to Fairfax, they provided us with the information to the IUI clinic, pretty much, the IVF clinic.
Yeah.
So once we got the information, we called the clinic and set up our appointment.
Right. And to give you more of the in-depth process now, how we chose our donor, it may be completely different on how you might choose your donor.
Yeah, everybody is different.
Right. So let's jump into the criteria now that we've given them a lot of the background about
how we specifically
Fairfax.
Chose our donor.
Yes, our donor based on us.
Yes. So the first thing you do when you go to the website is you select like simple things like eye color,
skin
hair color, things like that. You can select if you want like an anonymous donor or an open ID, or if you don't really care, you can just select that. So once we went through all of that criteria that we wanted, we got a list of like 70 donors.
And just to interject real quick, we did try to choose the criteria based on our features, which I thought was really awesome.
Right.
And I'll talk about this just a little bit later, but I have a vlog coming out and it's kind of like from the other mother's perspective, because technically that's what I am. But I thought it was really neat, and I knew you were going to do this anyway, but I loved the fact that, we chose blonde or brown hair and hazel, or brown eyes, that kind of thing. And that was really important. So whoever is watching this, if you're watching this with your partner, it's a very good feeling to think that when I'm walking down the street, somebody actually, won't say, that doesn't look like your child. Why is that child calling you mom?
Oh,
so anyway, like Cari said, we ended up having about 70 donors.
Yeah, to go through.
What was that face that I made when I saw 70?
You were not thrilled.
I had no idea that 70 people were generous enough under the specific criteria that we chose to donate sperm.
Right.
Like, that's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, hey.
This is gonna take some time.
Well, yeah, because once you click on them, you get to see like this really quick fact sheet.
Yeah.
And then you really get into the nitty gritty, which is the stuff that we had to look at.
Right. So first we looked at their quick fact sheet.
Yes.
Quick fact sheet. And we saw their height, their weight,
blood type,
what their current employment status is, like what they do as a job.
They had activities on there. Did they play an instrument? I mean, it's very thorough.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we clicked on their medical profile.
Yeah.
So we wanted to go through and see, are they lactose intolerant? Do they have any allergies? We have 3 cats.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't really know a lot about allergies, but if allergies are genetic and they're allergic to cats, then that might be a problem.
Yeah.
So, we looked at that kind of thing, and then you look at their actual medical history, like do they have any ailments, have they ever broken a bone, things like that, and then they report also not only on them, but on their family members. Yeah,
and even no matter what tier you pay for, companies, like Fairfax, other companies, legally, they cannot get the medical records from their parents, their grandparents, because of HIPAA rules. So you basically have to believe what, the donor says, how their, grandmother, mother, sister, if anyone passed in their family, how they died. So
you have to trust that information. So for us, if it didn't seem like a lot was reported, we're like, it seems kind of sketchy.
Right, like how do you not know what, your mom passed away and that's terrible, but how do you not know how,
Yeah,
it's kind of, so people who like left a lot out that would have been really pertinent information to us, sadly we just had to, take them off the list.
Right.
It was a hard process because it's a lot to read, and this is something that you can't do in one day.
It definitely was not.
And if you do, then you might be missing out on something that's important to you, or you might be overlooking something that's important to you.
So then once we looked through the medical profile, if we decided at that point that we still liked them, then we would listen to their voice.
Yes.
We wanted to listen to their voice after we saw the medical profile, just because some people have that charismatic voice.
Yeah.
And we didn't want to hear that first and be like, swoon. And then be like, oh, no.
It's like the Disney charm. We didn't want to hear that Disney charm and be like, batting our eyes. So
yeah,
Cari had that idea, and it was a very good idea.
Yeah.
And then after that, we would listen to the staff's reaction, or the staff's corner, whichever you want to call it. We looked at everything. We were very thorough. We looked at the essay.
Yes, we did do that too.
And after, we marked a favorite. If they were okay to like pass our few little tests, we'd mark it favorite.
Yes.
So we ended up going from 70 down to, I'd probably say 10, 8.
I think we had 6 at
6?
one point.
Okay.
And then we came back another day and looked at all of that stuff again.
Yes.
And then we were like, well, I don't think this guy should be on the list anymore.
Yeah.
So then we whittled it down to 3.
Yeah. Which is where we are now. We are at 3. And you don't have to go into the profile to see. If you go to an updated page, the sperm, well, our sperm facility, it's a weird saying sperm facility.
Donor facility.
Well, our Fairfax, our cryobank, they will let you know if the sperm is there for the person that we've chosen. So I think right now we actually only have 2 in stock. But we did that on purpose. We chose 3 because you might want to, there's some other vlogs that I don't want to go into as much right now, but once you get to the process where we're at, we're basically waiting for Cari to
start my period.
Start her period. That's what we're waiting for. And then it's a phone call, and then it's, okay, call the cryobank and tell them we need this. Well, if something happened that I was the one who made the call or she made the call, we know that we're okay with either of those donors.
Yes.
We are completely fine.
Or, like, we have the situation, we have 3 donors, but one of them doesn't have any donations right now, so now we're only down to 2. If that happens with another one, we're only down to 1.
Right, yeah, so that is the negative part. So can you hurry up?
I'm trying. Hurry, body, hurry. So, that's where we're at right now.
Now, I'm not sure if you guys were looking for details when you asked that, but I don't know if the details are really that important. We did try to choose, like we said, just to be clear, we tried to choose a child that would look like either one of us had the baby. We did that because that's what we want. That's what we want out of our child.
Yep.
And that may be different for you, and that's okay.
Yeah.
You can choose, if you're watching this and you're unsure, you can choose, obviously, whatever you want for your criteria. But that's what we chose.
Yeah.
And we're very happy with our choice. And we're very happy with the donors that we have on our list.
Yeah, we definitely are.
And it's kind of one of the perks to being women. We can sort of choose a rough conception date, if you will.
If everything goes as planned, we can, yes.
We can choose somewhat of the birthday. We are choosing it as far away from Christmas as possible.
Yes.
And just little things like that, this is what we're doing. We're happy with what we're doing. Yeah.
Now, here's the thing, though. I probably ended up making a bigger deal about choosing the donor than it actually was. Tiffany and I had quite a few conversations where she thought we were done choosing, and then I would be like, are you sure that this is the one for us? And she would get a little upset with me because she thought we were done, but I just wanted to make sure that you felt like you were part of the process.
No, and I respect that. And for me, I'm not really a second guesser. That's the psychology background in me. I like to go with, sorry, our cat is just, give her a little bit of catnip and she's just rampant.
Yeah.
I believe in a gut feeling, and I know that there are certain things that we can do as a couple preparing and choosing everything for the child, but as a couple who were naturally conceiving, there are things that they can't choose. So I just kind of thought that we were good and we were okay.
Right.
And I think we just needed to communicate a little bit better on that aspect.
Yeah. But during those, during those times when we were having those conversations, our friends brought up a very good point that I think it's important for everyone to understand.
Yes.
Couples who do this naturally, they don't, like when you meet someone to date, you're not like, what's your mom's medical history?
Right.
What's your dad's medical history? Did your grandpa have cancer?
Right.
Things like that,
Did your grandpa serve on a ship where they had asbestos?
When you love someone, it doesn't matter what their medical history is.
Right.
So, like, they don't make a big deal out of it. We shouldn't really make a big deal out of it.
Right. And that's kind of what helped us. It kind of pulled us back together.
Yeah.
Because, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that everything in our life, in our lives, really, it's not all rainbows and butterflies. We have to compromise quite a bit. And this was something that eased us. So it was really nice that the girls told us about that, and they said that, because once Cari had told me what they said, I kind of felt like this weight was lifted off of me.
Yeah.
Like, wow, we don't have to just completely nitpick.
Right. Yes.
And it's funny because I know that. Like, I believe in environment. I believe in the surroundings of your child. And I know that there are miracles. I know they exist. I've seen them. and I know that we're going to be great parents, and what we give to this child, or could be twins.
You said to stop saying that.
Can't help it. Deep down, I don't think I would be that upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, we should have tried for last month then.
It's okay when I say it.
When I dropped 2 eggs.
So anyway, that's kind of where we are right now, and we felt that this question needed, much more than this is what we chose. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions about our process, please don't hesitate to ask. Yes. It might take us a little while to get to them, but we definitely will try. We have a lot of great people, who also comment for us, and that is awesome. We love everyone for doing that. And look forward to some more vlogs, because we're going to have a lot of baby stuff coming up this month as we're getting ready to possibly, have our IUI.
Yeah.
Very soon.
Yes.
Could be within 3 weeks, That's very soon.
It should be.
Woo! And here we are putting together a cat tower.
Yeah.
And it could be putting together a crib.
It could be.
Whew. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
Yes,
thanks for asking all those questions.
We hope that we answered all of your questions, but if not, drop them below, and we will try to get to them in our Q&A.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's it, huh?
I guess so.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, subscribing, liking, sharing with your friends.
Yes.
And if you're on this baby journey,
bell for notifications.
And if you're on this baby journey, good luck. We wish you all the best, because I know there are a lot of people who are still trying.
Yes.
So we're in this together, guys.
We are.
All right, and we will catch you on the flippity. Thank you.